I feel like brewing a smash beer, so let's go and jump in the shed. So I've had my brewery for a little while now, and I've been making a bit of a mix of my own beers from my old kit converted over for Brewie, some of the beers that you guys have been creating and your recipes that I've grabbed off the internet, and I've been brewing those as well, and a bit of a mix of the brew pads that come directly from Brewie. You know, what I really got my brewery for was to learn more about the advanced elements of home brewing, especially formulating my own recipes. When I switched over from my old brew kit to the Brewie, I was still trying to make those tribute beers where I'd grab a beer that I really loved and try and imitate it. That had some mixed results, and I don't think I ever really quite cracked the old Sierra Nevada Pale Ale tribute, but that's okay. A bit further down the track, and with a whole bunch of hop options in the freezer, I've decided to have a muck around with some smash beers. Smash beers are a pretty cool way of making pretty simple recipes. Smash stands for single malt and single hop. So you basically just grab a malt, something pretty simple like a traditional 2-row pale malt, and then you pick a hop and you use that to cover off on your bitterness, your aromas, and your flavours. It sounds like there's not a lot of freedom to experiment here, which is kind of right, but really smash beers are more about mucking around with the hops to find out what happens when you do them with different amounts, different timings, and then combine them with other different yeasts and other mashing methods to see what sort of results you get as far as aromas and flavours within the beer. When a brewer gets a new hop to experiment with, he'll often make a smash beer just to see, how it's going to work, and then he'll tweak that recipe to eventually become a final beer that goes out to consumers. But sometimes when you make these beers, you stumble onto something really great, and then that one can go into production on a commercial scale if you're lucky. Think of things like the Brewdog IPA's Dead series. You've got the Deschutes Mirror Pond. Founders have done one. In Australia, you've got Pirate Life, and down here in Tassie, Moo Brew have made a great single hop pale ale. I guess there's a bit of freedom to play around here because there's not really any rules or not too many style guidelines around smash beers. So have a muck around with the ABV, add in the hop bitterness, do whatever you like with aroma, and there you go. You've got your very own smash beer. I've made a few smash beers now, and I've been doing a lot of reading about trying to get some tips and tricks from other brewers out there on how to make better smash beers. So here are my main tips on how to create great smash beers. It's important that you select a pretty all-round type of hop for doing smash beers. Some hops are better for using for bitterness, and others are better for using for aroma, and vice versa, I suppose. What I chose today was the Enigma hop because I had enough of it in the freezer to allow me to put some good dosages of hops into the beer, but then also have enough left over to do some really cool dry hopping with it as well. If you're going to pick a hop, pick an all-rounder like something like a Mosaic, a Centennial, a Citra, or maybe a Cascade. Keep it pretty simple here. I reckon just go with the traditional 2-row pale malt, but there are other options might be Pilsner, Maris Otter, or Vienna. You're not going to make a smash beer with anything like a dark roasted malt, or maybe some crystal, or even a roast barley. The idea with the smash beers is really all about showcasing the hops within the beer. So if you're going to pick a yeast, pick something pretty simple and clean. I like to use the US 05, but don't worry about me. Do whatever you want. You could pick a Saison yeast or a champagne yeast or maybe even an English ale. Experiment, have a crack and see what kind of results you get. So what did I choose for making my smash beer? 2-row pale malt with Enigma and US 05 yeast. I'm aiming for something that's pretty sessionable at around the 4.5% mark. I also want it to be really aromatic, so I'm going to dry hop the shit out of it. So you can see all the beautiful steam coming off Brewie right now as it's sort of finishing its boil process. Everything has gone really well today. What I'm now preparing is my flame out hops. So I like to use this sort of little stainless steel mesh container here to do flame out hops, and once the boil's finished I put it in because the way Brewie's designed, it's got 4 hop chambers that are really meant to be having the wort circulated over it at specific periods during the boil. But the way it does flame out isn't quite 100% on point as far as I'm concerned, so I just like to quickly manually throw these in towards the end as the wort starts to be chilled down. So a couple of minutes and we'll throw them in. So here we are, we're just draining off the brew now, and as you can see there, the beer is looking fantastic. We hit our OG of 1.046, which is awesome. Next step is we'll throw the beer into the temp controlled fermenter, and get that cranking. And I'll do a taste test of this beer in the coming weeks on my Facebook page and report back as to how it tasted. But if you guys have made any smash beers out there, send me your recipes. I'd love to know about them because I'm really keen to make some more of these beers, especially on a sensational day like this. How good is it brewing when the weather is like this? Absolutely fantastic. So until we talk again in the Beer Healers Homebrew Shed, cheers to great homebrewed beers.